Just to recall back the test of the mean difference, so now we cover the first parametric test is the independent t-test. After we meet the requirement, after we meet the assumptions, alright, so we can use the parametric test. Based on the previous lecture, right, we perform the normality test and we get or we meet the requirement, so we can performing the independent sample t-test. So based on the R program, right, the R code or syntax, for the independent sample t-test is the t-test, right, the syntax and function, the t.test. The t.test function in R can be used for conducting an independent t-test, which is a statistical test used to compare the means of the two independent groups. This test can be applied to data in both wide and long formats. Understanding the formats of your data is crucial for correctly applying the t.test function. Okay, so there are two formats. The first one is the independent t-test with wide format data, and the second one is the independent t-test with the long format data. Alright, we look at the first one. The first format is the independent t-test with the wide format data. In the wide format, each group data is its own columns. This is common when each group or condition is a separate columns in your data set. For example, for the wide data, we have the group 1 and also the group 2. So how to use the t.test function with the wide format? Alright, so we can see the syntax for the t.test by using the wide formats. The t.test, we have the data at the group 1 and also data at the group 2. So var dot equal is true. So this is a syntax how to use the t.test function with the wide format data. The second format is the independent t-test with the long format data, where the long format all values are in a single column. Alright, so different with the wide format, so we have the two columns. In the long format, we only have the single column, and another column indicates the groups to which each value belongs. This format is common in data set where multiple measurements are staked in one column and another column indicates the category or groups. Okay, you can see the example of the long format data. So we have the value and also we have the group. How to use the t.test function with the long format data? You first need to subset the data into two vectors based on the group and then pass this vector to the t.test function. Alright, look at the syntax for the long format. The t.test value, groups, and also variance is equal true. Alright, look at the example by using the bill length and sex. Alright, so by using the independent sample or the t.test function, right, we want to perform the independent sample t-test to find the difference of mean bill length between male and female Adelie penguin. We notice that from the assumption checking, the variance are equal for the both group, male and female, and also the argument var dot equal we will change is true, right? Default is a false. So we want to perform the independent sample t-test with equal variance. Assume, so this is our syntax. So the t.test function. And then at the bottom here, right? So we have the output for the two sample t-test, right? By using the bill length and sex, right? Alright, so how to display our mean and standard deviation for each group? This is the syntax, how to display, and also this is the output that we can get from the syntax. So based on the output we get from the syntax, so we need to interpret the output. So how to interpret? Based on the independent sample t-test, alright? We can conclude that there are significant difference on mean bill length between male and female Adelie penguin since the p-value was less than 0.05, right, with the t statistic. So we need to explain, we need to write on, discuss about the t statistic. What is the value of the t statistic? The p value also, right? Furthermore, the mean bill length for male, right? So also you need to explain the value of the mean for the male and the value of standard deviation. Longer compared to female penguin for Adelie species. This is how to present your result. Alright, so from the R syntax, R output, you need to present your result based on you. Alright, so how to present your result? Right, based on the table 1 here. Right, assume that we already performed the independent sample t-test for bill length, bill depth, and flipper length for male and also female Adelie penguin. Now, we need to present the result into a statistical table. You need to make it a report. Alright? So this is the result. So how to interpret or how to make it your statistical table into your report. Alright? So you can see you need to write the variable. What is your variable? What is your male? For the mean and standard deviation, t statistic, the mean difference, and also the p value. Right, this is the how the constructive reporting. So how to write the good report based on your result, based on your table 1. So I share how to write a good report for based on your output. This is the continuous with the previous slide, right? The previous pages, the how to reporting your output.